light cracked like a breaking bone, eyes glaring, hearts of stone, but the whiskey laughed, it knew my name. Truth burns hot, lies disappear. The crowd booed, the bar cheered. They threw their scorn, I caught the flame. Their hate's a storm, I'll take the blame. The crowd booed, the bar cheered. In their chaos I persevered. Sticky floors in neon haze, their judgment cut a razor blade, but the jukebox hummed a rebel tune. Truth burns hot, lies disappear. The crowd booed, the bar cheered. They threw their scorn, I caught the flame. Their hate's a storm, I'll take the blame. The crowd booed, the bar cheered. In their chaos I persevered. You crept in when the door was shut, a shadow thin but heavy as a rug. Your voice, it hummed like broken glass. I knew you'd come, but hoped you'd pass. Unwelcome guest, wear my name. Your hands, my hands, we're both to blame. You stay too long, you know the cause. Unwelcome guest, you're what I lost. You sit at the table, take my seat. You mirror the rhythm of my heartbeat. I pour you tea, but it's all ash. You sip and smile, a quiet clash. You don't knock, you never call. You're a house of cards, I'm bound to fall. Unwelcome guest, you wear my name. Your hands, my hands, we're both to blame. You stay too long, you know the cause. Unwelcome guest, you're what I lost. I lock the doors, you pick the lock. I burn the clock, you stop the clock. I scream your name, you just exist. Unwelcome guest, you won't be missed. Unwelcome guest, you wear my name. Your hands, my hands, we're both to blame. You stay too long. You know the cause, unwelcome guest. You're what I lost. He's on stage, lights burn bright. He's in the crowd, lost in the night. Her voice cuts through like a blade of fire. He feels the heat, it pulls him higher. Hands in the air, hearts collide. The sound of love electrified. She's on stage, he's in the crowd, singing louder, louder than the thundercloud. Every word, it breaks the sky. He's her echo, she's his cry. Neon dreams drip from the ceiling. Baseline beats match his feeling. Her melody wraps around his chest. He's alive. He's at his best. She's on stage, he's in the crowd, singing louder, louder than the thundercloud. Every word, it breaks the sky. He's her echo, she's his cry. The gap between them doesn't exist. Every note is a fleeting kiss. Two souls screaming, unchained, free. One voice, one love, one harmony. The crowd booed, they wanted blood. Shadows flickered on the wall of mud, but the bar cheered, raising glass to live. A rebellion roaring from a whiskey sip. The bar cheered, the bar cheered. Through the noise their voices steered. The floor shook, the sea but the bar cheered. But the bar cheered. A lone jukebox crooned a song of fire, while outside raged a cold empire. Their fists hit the tables like a battle drum. The crowd turned silent, their voices numb. Two worlds collided and the drinks poured fast. A moment alive, it could never last. The bar cheered, the bar cheered. Through the smoke their hearts adhered. The walls cracked, the truth appeared. The crowd booed, but the bar cheered. A crowd when the bar stands tall with its neon light and its whiskey call. The booing fades like a ghostly breeze. The bar still roaring, bringing knees to trees. She's on stage, lights in her eyes. The world spins fast, but she feels alive. He's in the crowd, heart beating wild. She's a comet streaking through the air. He's a wish whispered in a prayer. She sings louder, louder than the lights. He's screaming louder, louder into the night. Every word, every note pulling them tight. Louder, louder, louder tonight. Her voice cuts through the neon haze. His handshake caught in her blaze. One song, one moment sets them ablaze. The crowd fades out, it's just them two. A melody pulling hearts into view. No stage, no ground, just something true. She sings louder, louder than the lights. He's screaming louder, loud into the night. Every word, every note pulling them tight. Louder, loud, louder, louder tonight. on the door, but it stayed closed. A stranger's face where love once glowed. I called your name, it turned to smoke. A heavy silence, a cruel joke. Uninvited and unforgettable, you carved your name in the walls of my soul. Unwanted but undeniable, you're the ghost I can't let go. Your shadow danced in the corner light, a haunting guest to stay the night. I beg the past to leave me be, but you keep crashing into me. Every step I take, you're there. Every breath you fill the air. Uninvited and unforgettable, you carve your name in the walls of my soul. Unwanted but undeniable, you're the ghost I can't let go. No RSVP, no golden key. You walked right in, you stole the scene. Unshakable, unbreakable, why can't I just let you be? He found romance in a midnight stare. He found rhythm in the summer air. Two hearts beating, one off track. A dance forward, a step back. She found love, he found time. She heard whispers, he heard chimes. Two roads tangled, two hearts crossed. She found romance, he found what he lost. She spoke in sunset, soft and sweet. He answered back with a broken beat. Her words painted skies in gold. His echo drums, distant and cold. She said, hold me, he kept swaying. She kept hoping, he kept playing. She found love, he found time. She heard whispers, he heard chimes. Two roads tangled, two hearts crossed. She found romance, he found what he lost. not a solo. She's a sunrise, he's a shadow. They danced in circles, but out of sync. A fleeting moment, gone in a blink. A suit in the sand, what a sight to see. Waves crash loud, but he moves carefree. A tie flaps wild like a rebel kite, who wears leather shoes where the tide rolls in. Spins in circles when the world won't spin. Out of place in his element, wrong to mold, but he's heaven sent. Out of place in his groove, he's got nothing to prove. City lights trapped in his pockets glow. He hums to the moon like it's all he knows. Every step's a beat, every pause a dance. Who laughs at the stars when the night's so black? Who finds his way on a winding track? Out of place in his element, wrong to most, but he's heaven sent. Out of place in his groove, he's got nothing to prove. Cried in the corner where shadows claim. Mascara trails like a broken string. The room was loud, but her heart was still. Silent storms that no one can feel. He raised his glass like nothing was wrong, toasting the night with an empty song. She cried, he cheered, with a cold drink in his hand. Two worlds collide, neither one can understand. She cried, he cheered, a picture perfect masquerade. But who's the one that's truly afraid? The ice in his cup was colder than him. Her tears reflected a light grown dim. The jukebox hummed like a restless ghost, their story fading with every toast. What if he stopped? What if she spoke? What if the silence finally broke? But words don't land when hearts don't meet, a bitter dance with tangled feet. She cried, he cheered, with a cold drink in his hand. Two worlds collide, neither one can understand. She cried, he cheered, a picture perfect masquerade. But who's the one that's truly afraid? She found romance in the city lights. He found rhythm in the drums at night. Her heart was a waltz, his beat was wild. Two worlds colliding, unbridled, beguiled. She moved like silk, he struck like fire. A push, a pull, a shared desire. She found romance, he found rhythm. Two hearts beating, never a schism. Love in motion, a perfect prism. She found romance, he found rhythm. Stories in a lilting tone. He played her laughter on a xylophone. Her steps were soft, his moves were loud. They danced alone, then drew a crowd. Her sway, his spin, the room would freeze. A spark, a storm, a gentle breeze. She found romance, he found rhythm. Two hearts beating, never a schism. Love in motion, a perfect prism. She found romance, he found rhythm. heart's louder when you're near. Shadows stretch and disappear. A ghost that breathes, a whisper clear. You knock, you wait, you never leave. A thief of calm, you make me grieve. Unwelcome guest, you linger on. You haunt my nights, you steal my dawn. You're not invited, but you stay. Please go away. You bring no flowers, just a chill. The air is heavy, never still. You twist my mind, bend my will. You smile, you stare, you say no words, but every silence cuts and burns. Unwelcome guest, you linger on. You haunt my nights, you steal my dawn. You're not invited, but you stay. Unwelcome guest, please go away. She got applause under the neon sky. He got a jukebox playing songs gone by. She's a hurricane in a still little storm. He's a leather jacket, a jukebox warm. Applause for her, jukebox for him. Lights flash bright while the records spin. Two sides of the same scratch coin. She's a spark, he's the joint. She's a curtain call, he's a bar stool blue. She's champagne glass, he's whiskey you. She's got a crowd, he's got the beat. She's a high rise, he's the street. But when the jukebox plays her tune, they collide like stars in a smoky room. Applause in a jukebox never felt so right. Two worlds clashing in the dead of night. Applause for her, jukebox for him. Lights flash bright while the records spin. Two sides of the same scratch coin. She's the spark, he's fades the joint. Got a jukebox hum, but together they're a rhythm, a beating drum. Neon dreams and a rebel's fight. Applause and jukebox burning bright. His tux is flannel, it suits him fine. He sips his coffee like it's vintage wine. No polished shoes, no shiny glare, just rugged charm. He doesn't care. Flannel tux, breaking rules just for the love. Flannel tux, a rebel wrapped in cozy stuff. He's got no cufflinks, just rolled up sleeves, winks at the world like he's got no needs. Pocket square, no, a folded map. He's dancing wild in his lumberjack trap. Bow tie crooked, but he owns the room. Swagger rising like a full moon. Flannel tux, breaking rules just for the look. Flannel tux, a rebel wrapped in cozy stuff. Paradox in plaid disguise, a gentleman with mountain skies. From city streets to forest trails, his style sails where logic fails. laughter and beer. Said romance don't pay for around here. With a grin so wide it hid the air. Every joke he told was a hearty break. Love for laughter, love for cheers. Swap the whispers for loud jeers. Every pine is a lonely mirror. He traded love for laughter. Sang, but it skipped its tune. Lonely mornings that felt like noon. His heart was a bar tab left unpaid. A smile on credit and tears delayed. Is it freedom? Just a lie when you laugh but don't know why. Love for laughter, love for cheers. Swap the whispers for loud cheers. Every pine is a lonely mirror. He traded love for laughter. And beer. Was a toast without a name. Was a spark without a flame. He laughed so hard he drowned the truth, but the echo screamed of his wasted youth. Left me standing in the rain, cold hands gripping my last refrain. Your shadow's long, but your heart's gone short. This ain't love, it's a contact sport. I poured your memory down my throat, chased it with lies I never wrote. Whiskey tears in a bottle of fire. Raise a glass to a love expired. Hey bartender, one more round. Here's to the heart that you shot down. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a ghost who doesn't care. Every bar stool knows my name, and every jukebox sings your blame. I drowned your face in amber seas, but you keep floating back to me. Here's to the heart that you shot down. He's too real for the fake smiles, wearing truth like a battle scar. In a world of plastic and tiles, he's the crack in the perfect jar. Too real, too raw, too much to take. He's a storm when the levees break. No mask, no games, no crooked lines. He's too real for the fake design. They say blend in, don't stand tall, but his shadow breaks every wall. A fire burning the coldest hall, a rebel cry in a lifeless sprawl. They can't hold him down, can't twist his crown. Too real, too raw, too much to take. He's a storm when the levees break. No mask, no games, no crooked lines. He's too real for the fake design. Glass houses shatter when he speaks. Their foundations tremble, their colors bleak. A truth so sharp it cuts the weak. He's the voice that the silence sees. Shadows linger where you stood. I'd bring you back if I could. The echoes sing your name tonight, but the clock won't rewind. The stars don't align. Heartbreak with a harmony, it's tearing through my melody. A shattered tune, a broken key. You and me, we're history. Your laugh still haunts my quiet dreams. I wake to find the silence screams. rest there with what we lost. Heartbreak with a harmony that's tearing through my melody. A shattered tune, a broken key, you and me, we're history. Every note feels off and hollow. Every chord outplayed feels wrong. The symphonies become a sorrow, but I still hum your song. In no knock, no key, a stranger in their melody. Eyes roll, heads turn, whispers fly, but he's got a tune you can't deny. Oh, they frown, they glare, but he breathes in the air, turns their silence into flare. He sings where he's not wanted, yet leaves the room enchanted, uninvited, but they're haunted by the voice they never knew they needed. Their feet betray a rhythm they can't push away. He croons, he growls, he spins a tale. Their judgment breaks, their doubts go stale. Oh, they try, they fight, but the sound takes flight, turns their wrongs into right. He sings where he's not wanted, yet leaves the room enchanted, uninvited, but they're haunted by the voice they never knew they needed. She's sipping bubbles in a crystal glass. He's got a can that's draining fast. She's velvet, smooth and fine. He's denim rib, no shine. She's champagne, he's chugging beers. Opposites collide, but no one steers. She's got class, he's got cheers, and somehow he's still winning hearts round here. stumbles but grins so wide. She's all sparkle, city glow. He's backyard bonfires, moonlight show. She says, you're a mess, but somehow you fit. He laughs, guess I'm your misfit. She's champagne, he's chugging beers. Opposites collide, but no one steers. She's got class, he's got cheers, and somehow he's still winning hearts round here. Her laugh's a bell, his a roar. She's the shore, he's the oar. She said, you're chaos, a beautiful rare. He said, you're perfect, what'd you expect? Well, she's champagne, he's chugging beers. Opposites collide, but no one steers. She's got class, he's got cheers, and somehow he's still winning hearts round here. She got a ring, he got a round on the house. She wore wide lace, he wore a whiskey-drenched blouse. Promises whispered like smoke in the air. She got forever, he got a bar, stole the care. Oh, diamonds, they shine in their way. One stays forever, one fades with the day. She holds on to love, he holds on to his glass. Whiskey and diamond, both shatter so fast.